Margaret Furnishing Industries or something.
Alright, ladies and gents, Mac Tightwad here with a few good friends over on the Plateau. And
I resemble that remark.
This is a vastly different place now than it was in the summer when you've got the canopy. Literally, we could be seen from anywhere here now, and literally there's a track down there, follow my finger, where you get in the summer anyway. It's very muddy now, so that probably will put a lot of them off. Dog walkers here. When we arrived today, my little tree, my blessed little tree, blessed, I'm watching too many of Zed's videos, ain't I? Has been sort of dismantled, hasn't been smashed up. My A-frame that used to has been relocated. I can still see bits of it down there. I'll go and recover some of them. And there were a couple of bits up here, nothing that wouldn't be moved if we weren't coming back. Yeah, he's it literally see as me and Dave, we just think somebody's come up here and had a bit of a disassemble and clear up. You know, if it was a kids, they'd just sort of smash things up and leave them in situ. But yeah, so we are not alone. But saying that, that's the first time I've known somebody be on the plateau since we've been here. And as you can see now, you can't see them in the summer, but we are overlooked by a few houses. So having a raging fire room overnight here is definitely a no-no, because we can be seen. But yeah, we just arrived there. Got David Fryers, Delta Echo, or better known to me as Dodgy Dave. And Dave's wearing the I want to be spotted by the helicopter jacket. We've had a little we're going to get some boot polish on that, mate.
Hey, I'm getting rescued first.
No, he's bought a few, because them trousers, mate, they're nice ones, aren't they? Mountain wearer.
Present for the sister.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Yeah.
Well, happy with them.
Oh yeah, I want to have a look at the yeah. Have a look at that ceiling on that, mate. See what you've done there. Yeah, it's not obviously I've done that ages ago, mate. Well, you bought the material and that cost you about 20 quid for a tarp, mate. Yeah, you're happy enough with that? Yeah, of course. So I want to have a look at that material, because that's good material again, mate. Yeah, have a little look at that when you get it up. And obviously you sealed the seam.
I'll work out which way round I'll put everything. There we go. I'll do this in first.
We've got David Fryers has popped over. Obviously he's getting himself a little set up now. The old stall at Barry, who's supporting Daysack Infantry Bergen. Dave's got an Alice pack there. Again, that was one of the first rucksacks I got off that, you know, sort of for sale pages on Facebook, sort of for nothing. And he really gets on with that. Little Bergen, he's put a few pouches on it. I went to I wish I'd have took the camera with me. Went to a surplus shop in Bulmer, which is just over the Suffolk border from Essex. 35-minute drive. Mrs took me because of the icy roads. I normally drive a big motor scooter. She wouldn't have that, and bless her, she was waiting about for a good hour and a half. This place is huge, and in there I've just come across a Bergen. Now, the first time I remember seeing Bergens like this, I think I tried to do a bit of research on YouTube for this, but first time I saw one of these was just after the Americans went in and sort of retook or invaded Grenada, whichever way you want to look at it. And I saw United States Army Rangers. They were the ones that were dropped in by parachute and very, very successfully took the airfield to allow a bridgehead. That was a brilliant operation on their behalf, especially the Rangers, the Army Rangers, and first time that they were used en masse for a very long time. So I think that the genealogy of this Bergen is Alice pack, and then they went on to this. It is proper. I'll do a proper review on this, because this is just a show. A little wow, look what I got. I'll try and bring it in close, see if it'll all the specifics on the old. Yeah, their defence system. It's got a NATO stock, fill pack large with internal frame, and I've only had it a couple of days, and the freaking thing's like a TARDIS. We're trying to work out what the and that's got to be 100 litres. It's a lot longer than a British infantry Bergen. and it's got two water bottle type two side pouches on this side. An unusual closing system. I'm not going to just do a review on this. This is just a quick show, and a really long pouch all the way down, which is great for getting some, you know, your longer stuff in there and that, your stoves and that. And at the bottom, first Bergen I think that I ever saw, and I'm a little bit of a historian of military kit and sort of equipment that's given to soldiers. That's obviously got the zip down there, and I just kept filling this up last night and filling it up. I was only going to come with a small day pack, like, because I'm just going to do a bit of building today. Sadly I'm going to have to rebuild what's been taken down. But yeah, I was ever so excited when I saw this. I come out there and Mrs went, oh god, not another one. But as I said, like, I'm going to get rid of one of the Bergens that I've got anyway, because I'm being a bit of a kit collector. But yeah, this was while in the army. I saw this this Bergen, and I thought it was a dog's what's-it, seriously. Bearing in mind, at that time, Bergens that were the dog's what's-it, and if you could get hold of them, British soldiers did anything to get hold of them, including secretly relocating them, because theft, that's a strong word, or going to an American PX in Germany and sort of buying the either small Alice packs or the large Alice packs. It was a little while later that they started issuing sort of the infantry Bergens, but yeah, wow. But there's a cracking bit of kit, and that's what got me really excited by this. And I think this is the embryo Bergens that we know now and we have now, because I'm going to turn it off now and I'm going to show you something about it. Well, I'll show it first. It comes and is attached to a removable, I think that's a rucksack in the rucksack, really, mate, isn't it? Yeah. Because I was just going to bring this, and I thought, no, I'll
it's a fanny pack for a fat man.
Yeah, I just started filling it up with stuff. It's like a TARDIS. But I'll show you how that clips on there in a moment, and I want to slightly modify that. But that's how I first saw, about 1982. That was Grenada, mate, wasn't it? Late 82, 83. Yeah, early 83. And I think this, the closest I can get to this on eBay, and I did have a look, like, was like Molly 2 field pack. But yeah, it just comes with a totally separate and a cracking little well, I say day pack, mate, have a say. Yeah, it's got a zip-in compartment at the top. I'm just having a quick view. I've just got everything in there, me waterproofs, you know, me tarp down the bottom there. And again, I just kept throwing kit in, and on it is what I'd call like a butt pack with, you know, it's got room. When I say TARDIS, I'm using that word in its correct context. I'll take it off and I'll show you how this goes onto the pack anyway, because it's a complete field system. And when this come out, it was way ahead of its time, like a lot of the American kit, I must admit. And I always thought this was limited issues, and I don't know if it was just for their Rangers, or I hate to use the word special forces, because anybody puts a uniform on, has a rifle in their hand and puts themselves in harm's way, to me is in some way obviously special, if that makes sense. But just for I'd like to, if anybody knows what I'm looking at here, and give me a bit of history on this, because I remember seeing this pack, as I said, as an infantry soldier, and thinking, yeah, that is the dog's what's it, and I've modified my language there. But the simple reason is, and I'll show it in a second, that is a rucksack in itself. Really robust. It's got a really good, I mean, these are all proper like Nyrex, sorry, Nexus, the old Fast-X buckle. It hasn't, nothing's been spared for, and it's got a proper, I don't know if you can see it in there, frame in it, and you can even adjust the back, undo 2 screws, push it down and push it up, so you can take the whole harness system up or down, so that takes care if you've got a long back or a short back. But yeah, it's got every single piece of kit on it, including and that is obviously, that's before the time of bladders and so forth. That's for a radio aerial. Inside of this, it's got a small pouch. Just push it back now if you need it, if you wanted to put an army field radio, and you can tell by the size of the pouch it probably was sort of 80s size radios, not like now where they fit in the top pocket. But yeah, I'll show you this totally separate, but clips to the main pack day sack. So I'll be back in a second. Right, ladies and gents, the day pack, rucksack, whatever we're calling it. It attaches to the back rear of the Bergen. Now, ergonomically, I wouldn't say that's the best way to carry that, but I've had an idea. But this is how the system was meant to be. There's strappings at the back, proper Fastex buckles, and here, totally separate too, are two straps that go over. Now, if we go round it, we have an idea how I got ever so excited. See if I can. Well, that's a ticket on there. It doesn't appear to be coming out. I paid for the whole system 60 quid. I was like, whoa. Full on inventory Bergen and with a rucksack. Now I'll come back. I've just carried this. I just filled the main sack up with everything I could yesterday, just to see what it's like to carry it with weight, and that was not too bad. I, however, have humped Bergens for many a mile on many occasions as a soldier. Now I fully well know that after a little while isn't the best place to have that backpack. I think it's an absolutely brilliant idea. And remember, we're talking Alice pack time here, not these like Bergens designed 25 years later. But there's no worries. I'll show you this now, because I will do a little matte tight wadder on this, and this just needs to be. Sorry, the shoddy cam broke. I'll step back now. And again, it's only moving a few clips and so doing a bit of sewing up. Needs to be on the top of the Bergen. Makes it an extremely long Bergen, I grant you, but I no longer have to go into a prone fire position, so that's not going to give me a free well. And all the weight that's in the top day sack is now pushing down in the same way a normal will. If it's at the back there, it's going to be pulling you backwards, which ain't going to be the best Bergen carry. But yeah, I've just stuffed it with everything. I am just amazed at how much this day pack will be, and this in itself has got a radio sack inside. It's got all the clips to attach the American radio of the early 1980s in there, and with a great big butt pack on it. Now I'm thinking Dave, Colonel Chimp's going to have a little sex wee when he sees this, and I'm hoping he may be one that will be able to tell me more about it. So I'm loving this Bergen at the moment, and for 60 quid you're having a laugh. I come out of there and my missus went, "Oh, you've not bought another one, have you?" However, you can't walk past this. And like I say, I'll just do the two clips off. And what you have there is a complete rucksack, day sack, patrol sack, assault pack. And I would have loved something like that as an infantry soldier. Just dump the main Bergen, have me basic needs, me food, basher, poncho, probably a poncho liner, and a few bits in there just to throw on with me webbing. But anyway, today's not all about this Bergen, but just I think you can tell probably I'm rather excited to have actually found this. A little bit of history, and as I say, anybody knows, as far as I know, the closest thing I can find on eBay and Googling is the DPM Molly 2 Bergen. It looks very much like this, and as I've looked at some of the pictures, you can see how something very much like this has evolved into what the United States Marine Corps use today. But anyway, that's my little Bergen, and yes, I had a little sex wee when I found this, and for 60 quid you're having a laugh. But at the moment it was just getting set up, and be having brews, because what I'm going to start doing is going and reclaiming something with wood and making me A-frame. Anyway, I'll see you later, ladies and gents. Alright, ladies and gents, bringing you back for the essential food time. What are we having, Barry?
Thai chicken curry.
Oh, nice one, mate. It's all done on the old spirit burn here?
Yep, with the old...
methylated... Oh.
It's...
nail varnish.
Yeah, nail
varnish remover.
Oh yeah, nothing fancy.
I've spent my time just making me A-frame up again. Obviously whoever done it sort of ripped it apart and threw it down there, so I've gone and recovered that today. A Firebox XL, mate. And what is that cup again? Because I've seen a lot of these Americans use that cup.
Snow Peak Kettle 1.
Snow Peak Kettle 1.
Snow Peak Kettle 1, yeah.
Because to me that's an advance over the billy. What do they call that? You know, the billy can.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ones you can get, you know, the 14 zebra billy cans. That's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, because it's got the handles.
Yeah, and it's got the pour spout, and I bet there's the actual that lock up. Yeah. Yeah, because that comes with plastic ones and that. Yeah. I can't remember. It was an American guy using one, and it locked up. You know, the bail arm at the top of
yeah,
that. And it was slightly deeper than that, and you'd think, yeah, it just looked like I'd get my wood gas stove in there, if that makes sense. Yeah. And that's stainless steel, mate, yeah?
That's stainless steel, yeah.
And the origins of that? UK or?
Oh, I've got that. Well, they're made in Japan.
Yeah?
But I've got it from Germany.
Oh, right, nice one.
Yeah. You can get them from Amazon, but they're from, I think they come from Japan or something like that. They're quite expensive.
Yeah.
But you just have to sort of start any of these things, innit? Sort of shop around a bit.
Around it. Oh, blimey, yeah, you talked about the special, talking to the special offer kid now. Because that'll nicely go in that sort of patch there now, mate, won't it?
Well, what I normally put inside, if I put that inside the mesh stoves, that's brilliant. You know what I mean? That sort of goes in as one kit, really. But yeah, it works alright.
Got the sippy lips on it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at these, yeah.
I've got to ask, mate, what's the wooden handle there for? Is that a saw or a big knife?
That's an axe.
An axe, oh.
Yeah. It's an axe. It's an axe that doesn't want to come out.
Wow, it's excuse me, quite tight.
Yeah, nice, it should be. Very nice, mate.
Which one is it?
Yeah, it's the small forest axe.
Gransford's Brooks.
Yeah.
I can never remember that blinking name.
You see, that, what's the other one? Holtersford, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or wetlands.
Wetlands, yeah. Ooh, it's sharp.
What's that?
It's sharp.
It's really sharp, yeah.
That's what I'm going to get Andy to do for me now. So I've got a small axe, what I've picked up. It's only a Rolson one, but for what wood I use, it's pretty good enough. I'm going to get Andy to make me a sheath for it. So that's either too long for a hatchet or too short for an axe.
I like it in between.
Yeah, you can use it in.
What, Dave? You're well, you've had your bacon, didn't you?
Lovely bacon rolls. I've got my dessert, granola bar. Always got to have a dessert.
I'll get them poles sorted out for you as well, mate.
That's all right.
That's not alright. I've had them for ages, isn't it? It's not alright. I'll just come across them one day. But you get on alright with this, and I think this is a good bit of kit, mate.
Oh, the French
water bottle, yeah. Oh, look at that. If you asked me like years ago what's a decent water bottle, and obviously you ain't made of money like me.
I like that because it's 1.3 litres rather than just one.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit extra.
You wouldn't pull that out first, mate, would you? Just have a little. Save me. People looking at the top there. That's a 1.3 litre metal water bottle as well.
1.3 litre water bottle.
Yeah. And a cup. The cup's aluminium, and you've made your.
Made a lid out of.
Go on, stick it on there, mate. Have a quick look at there. That's a nice one. We like improvisations, don't we? And that and the patch, I think, was just under a tenner, mate, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was about £8-9.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause that was like early days when you said like what's what and that. And that's got fleece lining as well on the inside. Yeah. That's well made as well. That's robust, isn't it, mate? That is genuine French.
I have, when I've been out before and forgotten my glove, put that on.
Yeah.
Use that as a glove to pick it up if you need to.
So if somebody was after a reasonable, we're talking about cheap in price but not in quality water bottle, starting out and stuff, mate, you can buy the
solid metal.
Yeah, and you can stick that on a fire. It's got a Bakelite top on it, mate, isn't it? You know, it's bomb-proof kit, which is what we like, don't we? It's not all about your flash fancy kit.
No. The only problem with it when I got it was the cork insert that go in the top of the lid to stop it leaking. That was all perished.
Yeah.
All I did is I took an old bath cork, a brand new bath cork, because it wasn't an old one, sliced it down or trimmed it down so it would slide in there.
Yeah.
And it works a treat.
Because to me that always reminds me of the old 44 water bottle, mate. Yeah, it comes with a metal cup. You could stick it on the fire if needed be, mate, as well, couldn't you?
Yeah,
the water bottle.
Chuck that on if you want to purify your water, and then once it's finished you just put the lid on and there you go.
Yeah, nice one, mate. And it's like a tenner. You can't really chuckle for that, can you? You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be sort of all the old flash and fancy stuff. And again, you have got a Crusader. Cooks it over there on it as well, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, excuse the mess.
No, it's not.
It will all be cleared up.
No, I haven't even started mine. I'm just sort of doing that. But yeah, sort of you've done it both sides as well. See, when I do mine, mate, I'm planning to do mine on the inside. See that stitch line? But Dave's obviously something I've got to get into, and you lent me the gear, is to seal the seam with a tarp. But yeah, my idea, no, it's a good job, mate. We do stuff and you find out what's not, and then you sort it out next time if it's not. But I want to do mine on the inside, just that a little bit. I'm going to try and waterproof that bit. But other than that, mate, yeah, nice little green tile, isn't it? And it was, as I remember, because I put, and that's what I start doing now. I know that's the normal green, because it was all lightweight what you wanted. That's more than enough there. But up there, just so you can always know which one's the middle, it's the different green. Yeah. That's it. Just so you can find out where it is, isn't it, mate? Let's sort out yellow ropes, though, mate. You're very classy today.
yeah. Well, I did want to get some orange ones. That's my jacket.
Oh, nice. Sorry, Dave, not being rude. Here's a knife.
Yeah, so they don't make that anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that thing?
Seems to be a lot of knives on for sale on Facebook on a trade post that are no longer produced.
That's Randall's Adventure.
That's got a nice...
What one is that, mate?
Randall's Adventure.
Oh, right.
It's got a nice
it's a rat
strike.
knife. But
Yeah.
This is in D2. They don't make this one anymore, but razor sharp.
Don't like the sheath looks a bit tacky for it though.
Yeah, it does really need a nice. I might get one made for it.
Very nice, kind of does do the job.
Yeah, it does the job all right.
Sort of molly attachments on it, isn't it? Yeah. And that is a proper.
It's got
hard insert there.
Yeah, it's got hard insert.
No way that's coming, but I like that, mate.
And
so yeah, you better take them back off me, because you know what I'm like. One for one exchange.
It's a Tops Brothers Bushcraft.
So a Tops Brothers Bushcraft. Isn't that where they have that little indent there for the bow drill?
Yeah, for your bow drill. Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Then my carter handles, I'll tell you what, I like them.
They're nice.
Yeah, it's got a real nice. Sorry.
Got a nice
I
real
watched several videos of people making their own wide carter. One bloke spent, I don't know, 2 days making this whacking great slab of DPM mic carter.
Yeah.
And of course he didn't realise he's putting all the fucking DPM upside down. You spotted it straight away on the video, but because you can't tell him.
He was too busy concentrating on doing the video.
Yeah, he put the first bit on, right, the right way up. And then he put the second bit on upside down and just carried on like that. So
and it's got a lovely edge on that, mate. What's the little pry bar?
Oh, that's for striking, because it comes with a pair of seam and magnesium.
Oh yeah, see that bit there, that little indent there.
Yeah, that's for that striking.
Is that like one of Scott's triple threat?
Yeah. That shiny bit there's for the striking. That's not a bad idea, mate.
It just rubs off the magnesium and then you got a ferrocerium rod.
Yeah, that's a nice bit of kit. Where'd you get that?
Well, it all comes with it.
Oh right.
So it all comes with it.
That's all right. Well, I handle it back in the correct way. It goes into a nice sheath on it as well. I think if you've got a really, really sharp knife and it's against your body, I am very much into having something solid like that, mate. You know.
So I'll see one more. That's a hell of a knife.
Oh, so just a knife point. Forgive me, boys and girls. That's a nice one, mate. Oh. Well, you know, I've never heard of them, mate. No.
Yeah, no, they're popular.
On there.
Because I was just going to say I haven't got a neck knife, but I'm scared of mentioning things on here now. We are conversation which I won't go on. Mate.
Phone the missus up soon before she goes back to work.
Right, anyway, I will. Got an idea to dig a little fire pit and have a little bushcrafty type fire. I've got a couple of stoves with me, but I've just got to learn to do something a little bit different. So if I do that, I will come back and show you. Take care, everybody. And this is just the lads, this for a day. That's all we can do at the moment, so, and that's better than nothing at times, if that makes sense. Just getting out here on the old plateau. It's true enough, we spend more time cooking and eating and chatting and so forth than actual bushcrafting, but I'm hoping to turn up here tomorrow and Mike's going to come over and do a bit of building and stuff like that. But now I know the places have been a bit compromised, I'm less inclined to come over and start building stuff, because whoever it was that moved all the stuff last time and took it all down, they're just disassembled. I've got no problem with it, you know what I mean. Is it how much time and effort am I going to put into it? But anyway, I may bring you back later on, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a bad idea, that. Right, ladies and gents, I'm having something to eat here. watched a video last night, Carlisle, did a little sort of improvised decoder pit. So having a flash fancy kit if you ain't sort of got that much. I could actually use some tent pegs over there if I needed to. But one thing I bought a long time ago, I'm not going to do a review on it because it's a nightmare to get it together. It's a little grate. So yeah, give this a little go. You can have all the flash fancy stoves in the world that you want, but all I've done in there is just use one cotton wool sort of pad, makeup pad, bit of Vaseline. That seems to be going on there. Nice little bit of kit, and thank you very much, Dave. He's given me a kettle. So I'm going to have my first boil of this kettle, and it's always something I wanted to do. I've got a couple of stoves with me, but let's just do something that kind of resembles bushcrafting, if that makes sense, rather than just...
You dug a hole, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I dug a hole, mate, yeah. And I brought some prepared wood with me and that as well. I'll tell you what, that thing I was talking about, I can feel the heat bouncing, bouncing back on my bum there. That's just a little pad I'm sat on here. I'll put some mylar inside of it. But yeah, nature reserve, so it is here, and I generally, rather than rob all the wood from the woodland floor, I just bring some wood. It's an old fence panel, so recycling. Don't see the need to strip the wood off. Like I say, have a little crack of that's going quite nicely. But I'll tell you what, you can see the wind going through there, mate. There's plenty of oxygen getting in there as well, isn't there?
Works quite well, doesn't it?
Yeah. I saw that Carlisle. My well, I call him my nutty friend, but I mean that in a very affectionate way. I think he does about 200 overnighters a year or something, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I love the way he does all the building and that, mate. I want to get into that a lot more and that, like, you know. I was going to try and do a bit more here, but you know, like with earlier on, somebody's come up here and I just wonder, is it worth it?
Yeah,
so.
No, when he built the fire table.
I know, he's got like a fucking village and all sorts. A village, sorry, I swore there, but impressive to say the least. Get me old coffee ready.
Alright, let's film this just in case.
I'm not letting go just yet.
I remember that video when you sat on that chair.
Yeah,
no,
but it'd have done the same. Over. Yeah, you just got to be.
Oh, what, the stall?
The stall, when you sat on the stall.
I didn't even look at it, I just sat there and I'm thinking...
Oh yeah, I only put that in for scale, I just plonked it down.
You couldn't stop yourself.
He was going.
Yeah, Ms Tightwood found them. Bought them for me, bless her. So I'll bring that in a bit. Cappuccino all-in-ones. Very nice, Nescafe Cappuccino. I've getting on really well with them. Quite a nice bit of posh coffee in the woods, can't beat it. But I just waxed that off. That's well working, isn't it? I thought, here's coming in. You can buy a cheap grid, you know, like from the old grill pans. You probably, you know what I mean, just keep one of them down the side of your pack. I think it's not a bad little idea. And I just saw that, so I thought, you know, I'll do that today. Like, because still having stove this and stove that, let's just try and do something a little bit different. Because I want to do, and that's the next thing we was going to do over at Big Martin's, is like a proper Dakota fire pit where it's a tube and it comes, you know, a proper U-bend in it, like, and then you stack it up with wood and you light it from the top and it goes to the bottom.
Bring a shovel on.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have a shovel. It's only like a little bag I need to make it. I just use one of these, and it's a solid bit of steel. It is sort of a good grade of aluminium, but I don't do a great deal of digging, and that's just what I dug that pit out with. You know, for poo holes or something like that. I just find it more a poo hole. A lot of people take their collapsible, like army NATO shovels, as I call it, and that, mate. But
I keep one of those in the boot of my car in case it snows.
Oh yeah, I mean, you'd be buggered in the snow with this, but if that's all you have. But literally, I always have this with me. You know, and the one time I didn't have it with me, it was when I was doing that camp bed and I needed to embed a log, and I ended up using my MOD knife. But hey ho, it's a tool, mate, innit? You know, bosh bosh bosh, big round hole, dropped it in, job done. Got it home, just needed a quick sort of rub over with a bit of wet and dry paper. Yeah, I just put that final wedge on it. But anyway, that's my little. I do need to make myself a little Cador and Iron pouch for that. But yeah, it's not a problem, right? He's made Dave a couple of things, and he's I don't know, I think I said on one of my videos I haven't got a kettle, and he's just give us that, mate, a nice stainless steel little kettle. And what I love about that is how the handle stays up. Well, I'm not sure if I should have, I think I just got about the right height from the fire to the actual bottom of your pot, you know. Give the actual fire some time to sort of develop and heat the pot. But you wouldn't really think initially when you tried it. I mean, the air holes is coming in from the sides anyway. So it's going along quite nicely. And again, should I be in a place that was okay with it, I wouldn't need to bring my own wood because I could just use whatever wood's there, but that's just my way of doing that, and getting rid of my old things. Anyway, nobody wants to see water boil or watch a kettle boiling, ladies and gents, so I'll bring you back. Right, first time I've tried this, it's going okay. I've had to get down there and blow some oxygen in at times. When the wind's coming in from that direction, it really goes. As with cooking fire, taking a little while. But there we go, we'll just have a, there's old Barry there in the old, well, yeah, on the hammock chair as it goes. That's one way of setting it up there, and that don't take too long to get the poles sorted out. And if you come somewhere, you can probably leave them assembled or leave the poles for next time. And there's one there for David. We see another way you can set it all up. That's Dave in the background, or David in the background. That's his one there, and you can just set it up between two trees. Long side strung up here, and that side just there. And there's a leap of faith, mate, eh? So for what it is, it's quite versatile. Now Dave's already tested this, mate.
Telling you half undone it before you sit down.
This is a bit that I hate, just sitting in it. Yeah, but when it's sat like that, mate, it's not too bad.
No, it's alright.
No, and it's meant to be sort of light. Always have it with you.
Yeah,
rather
it's
too
not
fresh
very
and fancy. Yeah, no, we have a bit brewing it. I feel like Mr. Scooby now, don't I? Yeah, a bit close up on the camera. That's it's alright. Just adjust it a bit more. We could have a little snooze in there. That's quite nice, just the right height, really, isn't it? But when it's cold, we could have a nice snooze in there. Yeah. And doubled up on the old. No, it's a nice bit.
What I like about mine being deleted it is you could actually, if you got stuck out, use that.
They were the first ones we made, mate. Or you can just take it and let it sit it like that. And again, if you wanted to, you could just do that because I'll fall asleep. Yeah, just brewing and scoffing and that now. And I'm trying to get the coat effect. Just a couple of thoughts. Have I made it too deep so most of the heat's going before it hits me kettle? It'd be nice if I showed you it, wouldn't I? Say the truth. But need to get a bit more firewood in there. But I've got to do lots more of this. Different ways of cooking and so forth. Not using all the burners and all bits and bobs I've got. That's too much kick, can't it? Like that. So it's just lovely now if you had a bit of steak on there or something like that. That'd just cook that up lovely. No, it's certainly, well, it is getting the job done. Not the fastest thing in the world, but speed ain't everything, is it? And it's nice to get a bit of smoke fire in your eyes. So, ladies and gents, well, I may or may not see you later. Yeah, right, ladies and gentlemen, fire has worked, brew's hot. Wasn't the quickest brew I've hot, but there we can see has achieved, and well, it hasn't cost me a penny there. Still a little bit of water in there for washing up. So yeah, little Dakota fire pit. Occasionally, as I was putting more wood on, I found I just had to get down there and just blow it some oxygen. Probably pull out the sides a bit more next time I do one. But yeah, one hot stonking brew and some semblance of sort of something, well, bushcrafted. And again, but these are the old cappuccino things my missus. I had one in a cup last night and it was gorgeous. Right, anyway, so on that, give me old, just been made a present of that, and give it a go out. I see that getting a lot of use as it goes, because inside of that will be my brew kits and all that sort of stuff, pull it all out, use it as a kettle and go. Anyway, job done, I'm going to have a brew. Right, obviously Delta Echo, or Dodgy Dave. You got a nice little Christmas present there I've just been quite impressed with, and you reckon that was in the region of 20 quid, mate?
Yeah, it was 20, it might have been 22.
Yeah, no, yeah, in that region of 20 quid. We'll go down and have a little look at it. It's a mini version, a one pot, one brew Kelly kettle, mate. What's the actual name of it, mate?
It's a Storm Kettle F1, I think.
Storm Kettle F1. That's cooled down a bit now. I mean, I'm trying to make one with a fire, but you've had a brew, and I finished it in between. Neoprene liner and all that, mate. That's really talking to me, that is, mate. A lot of time where you just want to stop, get a brew, and I know how fast these things.
Grab it like that, no gloves or anything, just grab it like that, and it's perfectly, perfectly easy.
Does it come with a cork or anything like that? No.
Yeah, it comes with a silicone bung type thing. I haven't got that with me because.
No, fair enough, mate. And it's filled, obviously, army mug, which everybody will know what's what. If that makes sense. A plastic 58 pattern mug. No, nice one.
Just under half litre I put in there.
Yeah, you flick us a link to that, mate. Yeah, 20 quid. You can't sort of chuck with that, can you?
So Dave gave me some of the fire drill stuff to help get it started. My fire lighting skills are still a bit poor. Well, it went off, and I say 3-4 minutes later,
yeah, once they go, mate, you've got it going inside. It don't take long. That Kelly kettle always impresses me. But I like the smaller size of that, one brew size, mate. Yeah.
It fits perfectly in the army issue utility pouch as well.
Yeah.
Straight in there, no problem at all.
Because one of them will go nicely in the side pocket of my burger, mate.
Yeah.
And I'm quite sold with that. So if you flick us that link, mate, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll see me getting one of them. If I see something I like, I'll have that for 20 something quid.
20. It might have been 22.
And you're happy with using it, yeah?
Yeah, it's awesome. I'll say 4 minutes and I had a brew.
Because with the fire, I always found, mind you've got 2 holes there. If you just was to drill some holes around the bottom, only like maybe pencil-sized holes, if you know what I mean, just letting the air in, because sometimes if the wind changes direction, if it's air being forced in the holes and then up, then it don't take long at all, mate. Yeah.
Well, so that started getting a bit low just now because I've got it pointed slightly the wrong way. So I chucked a few more twigs in, turned it round slightly, and fired up again straight away, no problem.
The only thing I think is you've got to make sure they get the oxygen. Anyway, mate, my brews should be ready now, but yours is like.
One's off, gone.
I know. Well, at least I'm trying something different. No, but I like that, mate. I'm quite taken with that. I've got a Kelly kettle, but yeah, I think I might sort of look into getting one of them. Anyway, take care. And what was that called, mate?
The Storm Kettle. I think it's the F1 or the T1. No, F1.
Yeah, Storm Kettle F1. All right, yeah, nice one. I like that, mate. Take care. All right, ladies and gents, Dodgy Dave, and have a little pag up now. It's not a problem. It's just starting to rain and drizzle a bit. Don't affect us. That's Dodgy Dave. He makes stuff as well as I do, mate, didn't you?
No, that came with something. I can't remember what came in it now.
But that fits it.
So yeah, something came in it, and it.
That fits it-ish.
I'm a little cursory pack away because it's actually raining.
That's like I've got.
I think we're going to hide under Dave's tarp.
Like soft glasses cases and things like that. Always save them. You never know what they're going to be useful for.
No, that's it.
Yeah, but deliberately filled it up with as much gear as I could, and it's like a bloody TARDIS. Just as it was like to walk over here. And there's the day pack there. Well chuffed with getting that little burger. And as I say, if anybody, certainly from the United States, ex-service and that, knows what that was, nearest I could get it. And I've only had a couple of days just to do a bit of research, which was primarily last night. The early version of the Molly 2 Bergen. It's got a long pouch on that side, 2 smaller pouches on this side, and the whole assault pack. And I believe, as I said earlier on, it's the embryo of Bergens as we. So maybe I've got a missing link here, if that makes sense. Certainly not seen that many issued, and the only other time I saw them was in Grenada when the Rangers went in, and beautiful operation, and they took that airfield to allow the bridgehead in. I remember seeing that and just thinking, wow, that's how our kit needs to be. Americans have always had better kit. I think we've redressed the balance now, but yeah, very nice. Barry's got the old infantry burger there. He gets on well with that. They do make brilliant little day sacks, and you can pick them up for a sovereign. Barry, how much did you pay for that, mate? Sorry, Barry, how much did you pay for that, mate?
What, the Bergen?
Yeah.
10 quid delivered.
10 quid delivered. How much?
1983 version.
Yeah.
Almost brand spanking new.
Yeah.
All the rubber inside. You see the rubber inside?
Yeah. You can carry a fair bit of weight. Well, you have got a fair bit of weight in that, mate. Yeah.
I've got my hammock in there. I loaded it up just to think what it was.
Like, yeah. And you know, long pack, side packs, nice little bit of kit, and that's a tenner he's looking at there. So it don't have to be. So I'm going to get back to now. Is it going back to me roots, me tightwad roots? I don't actually spend a great deal of money. Only me spending money, if that makes sense. Less than anybody else would spend in the pub. But like I say, there you go. If you ain't got a lot of cash, that's the British Army Infantry Bergen. They will come up on eBay in various places, and you can have them for a tenner. You can't go wrong for that. And that's a full pack there, like I say. Markings are still on it, 60 quid. Got a full like day sack, rucksack, salt sack, radio pack, whatever you want to call it, and a big. I'm talking about that's at least 100 litres there. That's. I took everything out of my softie, 100 litre burger, stuck it in there, and there was still loads of room, especially at the bottom, where, as you see round there, there's a big compartment at the bottom. Some people put sleeping bags and stuff in there. I would put stuff I needed to get into quickly. Anyway, ladies and gents, we've had a day at the Plateau. Had a good sort of chat, bit of social. Hoping to come up here again tomorrow with Mike, and may well be doing a little bit more building. But yeah, I'm going to think about that, because obviously, whereas this place has been compromised, and again, generally, whoever it was, thank you, because you haven't done anything that I wouldn't do. It's not kids smashing it up. All you did really was disassemble my thingy bob and my beloved tree seat, and just hoy the branches about. And no worries. But yeah, had a little go at the Dakota fire pit, and well, kind of worked. Wasn't the fastest brew I've ever had though. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as it's starting to rain quite heavily now, and expensive cameras don't go well in the rain yet, I'm going to say good night to everybody, and take care.